So today I'm in the New Jersey Meadowlands on a brisk winter day. You know, it's officially the new year, 2021, so I figured I'd just take a walk, explore it a little bit, you know, just do a quick video in the Meadowlands to see how it is in January after, you know, all the leaves and everything have officially disappeared from the trees. So come with me on this journey through the New Jersey Meadowlands. You know, one thing that's cool and tragic all at the same time in the Meadowlands is the fact that you can see the city, New York City, right as you're in the Meadowlands and you're walking around and on the trails and stuff. You know, you can just see the cool skyline of New York City. But what makes it tragic all at the same time is the fact that, you know, all the industry around this area has made the Meadowlands an environmental nightmare, especially in the 80s. They've done a much better job in cleaning it up, but for a long time, the Meadowlands was just filled with toxic wastes from all the factories and everything else that made it, where a lot of the species that were inhabited in the Meadowlands became extinct and endangered, etc. So yeah, it just makes it the weird duality of it all. So right now we're coming upon the Sawmill Creek Trail up ahead, and it just rained, so there's a lot of big puddles all in the dirt. Now we're on the Sawmill Creek Trail, and as you can see, there's a bunch of ducks just chilling on the water, you know, flapping their wings, right? But that's one good thing about the Meadowlands. Even though in the 1980s and 70s and 60s and whatever, when they just dumped all this toxic waste on these lands and destroyed a lot of it, now it's coming back slowly as the Meadowlands Commission, I believe they're called, started to preserve it all, you know? So right now, it's kind of like a beautiful landscape, even though it is the winter, and in the summer it's much nicer. So I wish that somehow you could capture the beauty and the peacefulness on camera as you can in person, but unfortunately you really can't. But it just is very cool because no one else is on this trail at the moment. No one's coming in the winter, of course, and although it is getting a bit windy right now, it's just very cool to just feel how peaceful it is in the Meadowlands right now. And I hope you can feel the same effect through the camera. So right now I'm exiting the Sawmill Creek Trail, and there's a war memorial. I believe it's just an American war memorial. I'm not sure if it's a specific war that it's honoring, so I don't know if it's like specifically a Vietnam War memorial or specifically a World War II memorial, but there is a war memorial, so we're gonna look at that in a second, and yeah, let's just check it out. Yeah, so it's just AMVETS Memorial Carillon. So it is only, or actually, should I say, it's for all the wars that Americans have fought in. And as you can see, the rain has caused a lot of mud. So yeah, look at it. And I assume that they brought all the flags down because it's the winter. So, it looks like they only have the smaller flags right now. So you can see. What do these flags say? United States Navy, United States Merchant Marine, United States Marine Corps. Yeah, so it seems to be honoring all the different branches of the military. So right now I'm walking into the Transco Trail, or should I say onto the Transco Trail. See? And I actually walked on this trail in the summer, and I remember that it was very buggy. You know, there was a lot of bugs that were like swarming around, but right now it's the winter, so they're all gone. And pretty much all that's left is a few ducks and a few birds. Right, ducks? See, there's some ducks over here. Now I'm coming upon the Meadowlands Environment Center and also the William D. McDowell Observatory. As you can see, and that's where you can actually look at stars, you know, with a good telescope. I'm not sure how strong it is, but I'm sure it's pretty strong. And one thing that is sad about it, though, is that it is around New York City and all the different towns with all the light pollution. I'm sure you can't have the best view of all the stars, but I'm sure there is still a good amount of visibility that you can see, hopefully, because I know the best places to look for in telescopes is like some remote mountain with no one around, you know, where there's no light pollution, there's nothing that is going to impede your view of the stars. So right now I'm walking around the Meadowlands Environment Center, and you know, most of the work they do is to preserve the Meadowlands, right? Because of all the toxic waste that was dumped in, you know, decades ago in the Meadowlands. Hopefully a lot of it is healing now, and also you can see various things around, like this spiral thing. I don't know, it's just a cool centerpiece, right? And this looks like a kind of like a stage. You know, you can like perform something on this, I guess. I guess I'll do a performance maybe quickly, and then we'll see how it goes. To be or not to be, that is the question. So what did you guys think of that? I thought I put a lot of work into it. You know, I really put my heart and soul into that performance. I hope I'm not ridiculed in the comments. But yeah, let's just keep going. Okay, so I'm not gonna be going for too much longer because, you know, my battery's almost dead on the camera and it's getting colder. So I'm just gonna show you just the scope of like the Meadowlands and the city and around there, because there is a trail that goes through the Lyndhurst Meadowlands, and it spans all the way around back to kind of where I was before in DeCourty Park. You know, as you can see, there's like the map of it, right? Which is pretty cool. And then past all that is New York City. And you know, just overall, it's just a cool place to come and walk around and see all the nature of it. You know, one thing you also probably noticed is the fact that there's a lot of planes flying overhead, and that's because this is right by the Newark airport. And it just kind of goes into the whole idea of like the Meadowlands is this piece of nature in like a sea of concrete and industry and cities and towns, etc. Alright, so that's gonna be all for the video of me exploring the New Jersey Meadowlands as this industrial thing is making noise, but that doesn't matter because that's gonna be it of me exploring the New Jersey Meadowlands. So thank you for joining me, and until next time.